Hello, this is Gilroy Madrid at Fort Stockton ISD in Fort Stockton, Texas. I just want to thank you guys for joining me today. I just want to go over a couple of things with you guys. We do have a school closure tomorrow, and we had one today. And so we do appreciate all of you guys who are being patient with us here in Fort Stockton, parents, students, and staff, because we're just trying to get a lot of things worked out and stuff. So I'm going to share with you guys something that we've had on our on our website and Facebook and Twitter, and it's a s'more that we kind of try to keep all the weather information all in one s'more. So we're going to post that here in a little bit. It's been out there before. We email it. It just has different information about the weather here in Fort Stockton. So I am going to go over that as far as the weather, what we kind of know about what's going on and school closures and what have you. So I'm going to share my screen with, and I do want to thank you guys for being patient with me because we're using a different type of program, and it looks like there's 49 viewers on it looks like Twitter, and maybe 47 on Facebook. So thank you for being on board. Thank you, Anita Schillenberger, for saying that sound is good. I'm glad, because this is something new that we're kind of messing with. And the one cool thing is that it does broadcast on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube live all at the same time. So I think that's pretty cool. It's a step up in the right direction of things that we're doing to be informative. So thank you for being with us tonight. Okay. I'm going to share with you my screen. Share screen. And it's going to be this one. Okay. So got it. It was asking me a question. So hopefully you can hear me. If you can hear me, great. Someone say yes, we can hear you. Otherwise, if you can't, let me know. That'd be kind of cool if you can tell me that. But I think you can hear me. Ms. Schillenberger, can everyone hear? I'm thinking you can still hear, but I'm not too sure. Yes, we can hear. Sheila Rittenberry and Peter Munoz. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Gloria. Yay. Yes, we can hear you. Okay. This is something new, so it's just taking a little bit different. So I do appreciate you saying that you can hear and you're answering. So I appreciate that, because like I said, this is something new that we're toying with, but it does help to be able to see all the comments that people are asking and things like that. So it is a good deal. Thank you, Josh, for doing this. And here's the other cool thing. I'm gonna shout out to Miss Kathy Havens. Check this out. So Kathy Havens says, yes, we can hear you. Isn't that kind of cool? Yes, we have to rejoin. That's why I don't know what the deal is, but here's another one. Josh Flores says audio is good. So I do appreciate you guys. Mrs. Rittenberry, we can hear you. Isn't that pretty cool? So I learned a little bit tonight, so I do appreciate that. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go over this document that I have right now. Okay. So let's see here. This is a s'more, and I don't know if I can take that comment off. Man, that's going to drive me insane. Oh, there we go. Got it worked out. Okay. So this here is a weather update that we've had out for a while. And if you notice, we've had about 5,674 people visit this already. And this just informs people about the weather and what's going on in schools. And so if you notice, the first thing that we have here is what we did for our school for tomorrow. That we are Wednesday due to inclement weather, and more importantly because of the power outages. Okay, and Wednesday is that we won't be serving meals tomorrow, and we won't be doing curbside meals as well, and it's in Spanish. Now, there's some things that I want to show you that are also on this s'more. Okay. This here, if you click on this image to see the weather briefing. We get a weather briefing from the National Weather Service probably about 2 or 3 times a day, especially during times of weather outbreaks, depending on if it's rain, snow, inclement weather. And so if you click on here, which I'm not going to do because I already clicked on it, it gives you a PDF document that has information from the National Weather Service. Okay. And so it does show some information about current conditions as of February 16th today at 2:49 p.m. And there's where Fort Stockton is at right there. And then it does say winter weather advisory for this evening. And for the most part, that's up to the north by Midland and Odessa. And then it does say winter participation tonight, 33 degrees, which we have a possibility of this evening and tonight with some winter weather precipitation still. And if you notice, Fort Stockton is hovering around 33 degrees. Light rain will move into western portions of the area on the I-10 corridor overnight. And so, and then there's Wednesday's cold weather temperatures, 44 Wednesday during the day, and then Wednesday night about 20 degrees. And what you notice down here is Wednesday night, Thursday morning, there's going to be some more rain and precipitation coming into the southern parts and out here by Guadalupe Mountains. And so there's a winter weather safety that just kind of uses information about winter weather safety. And contact if you have any more, if you'd like to get some more information, there's some more links here that you can go to. And again, that is on this s'more right here that is we'll be posting it out again. It just kind of collects all that information. I do want to go on to some further information. It does explain to you, let's just say you wanted to read like some of this writing here in English and Spanish. You can do that by, I believe, when you get the s'more, it'll let you change the language, but it does allow you to do this. And so if parents are going to get information, we send it on School Messenger, emails on School Messenger. We let Mr. Ripley and Mrs. Mitchell know at KFSC Radio, our website as well, our Facebook page, and our Twitter page as well. So we try to put everything we can on those places so that way we know, inform as many people as we can. There's some other information here, like if you want to go to the Txtop Twitter page for Odessa, Texas, which is in our area as well, it is right there. The other thing I want to let you guys know is there is a service, and you may or may not be a part of it, but our county does pay a service, and city and county officials, I believe, called HyperReach. And I want to show you a quick video. When I start playing this video, let me know if you can hear it, because I don't know if you can or not. And hopefully it's not too loud. So let me know if you can hear it.
HyperReach. It saves you time and saves you money, but mostly it saves lives. HyperReach is the technology innovator in mass notification. Alert citizens and visitors in your community. Rapidly coordinate staff and volunteers. Help people stay safe. Manage staff and fill vacancies. Alert for urgent workplace information. HyperReach is the mass notification service for every situation, providing more ways to reach more people, more of the time, with phone, text, email alerts, social media, browser alerts, and cutting-edge apps for iPhone and Android. HyperReach provides full web services API for your software.
Okay, I'm not going to play the all of that video there, but I wanted to let you know that Fort Pecos County and the city of Fort Stockton are part of the emergency notifications through HyperReach. And so there is a link here that if you want to be a part of that, where you get phone calls, text messages, emails about certain situations that are emergencies in the county when it comes to weather, this is the link here. You go here. There's a link here that you can scan. It's on Google Play, the App Store, on Apple. There's information here that if you want to go to, you can get on HyperReach to get information. It's in English and Spanish on our Pecos County's website. I also believe it has it's part of the city as well. So that is something for you if you want to be involved, you want to get information from the county, the city. That is just another option, another tool in your toolbox to be informed of things that are going on in the city of Fort Stockton and Pecos County. So that is there for you to do. There is another video on here about drive to conditions, winter weather. This is a Txtop video. I'm not going to play it, but it just kind of gives you some information about what you need to do. Just a reminders of what it's about a minute long. It's a video that kind of shows you, and it's kind of giving me a hard time. I don't know why, but it is on YouTube as well. Down here, we also have just another PDF document that if you click on it, it'll open it up for you. Just kind of give you some information about what you need to do, for winter safety driving tips, which we did put out on the 11th of February. And so this other link is the Midland-Odessa National Weather Service website. If you click on there, it'll look like this. This website gives you the most up-to-date information for our area. It's got some radar over here. It's got another map and every now and then they'll put a camera view of some camera out in West Texas in our areas. That's just for information for you to have. Again, just another resource for you to go to if you want it. And then this is probably the most clicked information that we have on this more. It's click here to check the Texas highway driving conditions. Txtop has a app or a program where you can search the highways of Texas and it'll tell you, for example, all this right here, all this is snow that's being reported in different parts of Pecos County right now. If you notice, this data was updated to 16 at 6:55 p.m. So the information up here, it tells you whenever there's road closures. If you notice right here, you click on that right there, it'll say it's a closure. Roadway is closed due to construction. And so whenever there's situations, you can click on here. It'll tell you when there's roads. Here's another one. Roadway is closed due to icy conditions. And so this is a great resource for you to have if you have any questions about where highways and roads are being reported as closed and what have you. So that's another piece of information that is in there. And then this down here is just a safety guide from Txtop. And then this safe driving is 2021 PDF is the same PDF right here. So like I said, we'll post this out here in a little bit on all our social media and website just to kind of give, and I think I can go back in and post it on this. You know what I can do? I can even do this. Copy embedded link. Watch this. Check this out. Click here for FSISD weather updates. Okay, I think I posted it on the comments. So it's in the comments as well. Hit done. So that's kind of cool. I don't know why I didn't think of that before, but it is there. All right. So that being said, I have, for people. I don't know if anybody else has any more questions or comments. I'm going to switch my cameras. Stop screen share. Okay. If anybody else has any more comments or that is the website right there that you can go to that has that same information. It's posted in the comments both on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. We have about 45 people on and about 45 people watching this. So thank you for spending time with me today and just kind of giving a heads up on things. We do want to say thank you for being patient. We've been all in our buildings today. Wonderful job to our custodians and maintenance people who've been in our principals who have been in buildings and our directors, making sure that our buildings and our facilities are in great shape because it's been kind of a wild and crazy thing. We've had some pipes bust here or there, different campuses. And so our maintenance crew, along with the principals and directors, have been out making sure all that stuff is working out for our campuses and ready to go because our plan is for kids to be in school and for them to be learning and doing the very best we can. I do want to say that if you have any questions or you have any concerns, please contact your school. Now, there may not be people at your school tomorrow because we don't know what's right now. I believe we have 2 of our campuses who are out of electricity, and so hopefully we'll know more tomorrow as far as what's going to happen on Thursday. But it's real hard for us to be able to have school if we don't have power. So thank you for being patient with us. I know yesterday we made a posting out about being virtual. We did have some people and parents and students who were able to go virtual, and so we do appreciate those of you who were able to do that. And if you weren't, not a big deal. We'll be fine and you'll be good. So with that being said, I don't see any more comments or questions. Let me see. Let me check one more spot. Nope. Hopefully everybody can hear me. Let's see. Okay. I believe I am good. Roberta says thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for stopping by. And if there's no other questions, we'll do the best we can. Thanks, Frankie. So other than that, I'm going to stick around if anybody has any more questions. I don't think they do. So you guys be careful, be safe. And since it's the end of the 6 weeks, let me look at the end of the 6 weeks. Oh, yeah, right. Well, the 19th isn't the end of the 6 weeks. Usually what happens is we're out of school. Usually what that means, Gloria had a good question. Gloria did say, what about grades since it's at the end of the 6 weeks? The end of the 6 weeks doesn't change as per se. What we've noticed though is, and I keep looking up because there's a calendar right here, or there's another calendar over here that I'm looking at. And so because it's the end of the 6 weeks, Gloria, usually the last 6 weeks of the week, 6 weeks, a lot of times students are catching up work that they still need to be doing and things like that. So I guess the only thing I can say with your question is, yes, it's the end of the 6 weeks on the 19th. That we cannot change. There's a lot of UIL rules and things like that we have to deal with. But for the most part, if there's any new work, which this week, then that's the work that they could be doing. But there's probably no new work. So I know that a lot of the work that our kids were doing up until the 12th, last Friday, you might want to talk to your kids. Say, hey, tell me what it is that you guys were doing up until the 12th. And if you don't know, you can email the teachers. If you have power, device, what have you. Hopefully we'll have power up in our schools and we can kind of get a little bit more sense of what's going on. But as far as 6 weeks, the 6 weeks date doesn't change. It's still the 19th. Report cards go out on the 24th. But as far as anything else that changes, I mean, of course, if there's no new work this week for the end of the for the first 6 weeks after Christmas, there's really not a whole lot we can do about that. I don't know if I answered your question right, Gloria, but if I did, great. If I didn't, maybe we can get you to ask me, or we can get you in contact with the campus principals. But like I said, for the most part, if there's no new work this 6 weeks, and I don't think it's going to be that, I think most teachers are understanding and most principals are understanding the fact that if we don't have school, then it's kind of difficult for kids to even be able to get work done or get it turned in because we don't have really school going on. So I don't know if that answered your question per se, but that's something that will probably be handled best on the campus level. But I know that the 6 weeks has to end on the 19th. And report cards will go out on the 24th. And if I seriously doubt there'll be a whole lot of new work if we have school this week. So my advice to you is visit with your kids about what is it they needed to get done prior to this Tuesday where we didn't have school, which was yesterday. So that's going to be my best advice to you. I don't know if it answers your question, but hopefully that's something that will work out as far as helping you out with an answer. Okay. Thank you, Blanca. And then Nancy, thanks for all the information. Yeah, that's a good question, Gloria. I appreciate it. It's a tough one, but I mean, it's not tough, but it's okay. All right. All right. Let me see what else. I think we're good. It's about 7:05 p.m. I'm tired. Thank you, Gloria. You're welcome. And I need to get home. Hopefully, there's electricity at your place. If not, please stay warm. Please be safe. And help your neighbors if you can. It'd be and we've had a lot of good stories about people helping each other out. So we do appreciate our community for doing that. Whether whatever it is you had to do to help your neighbors, your loved ones, your friends, thank you very much. We are very appreciative of that. Please stay safe and warm. It is 7:06. You guys have a good evening. Take care and be safe.